Hello and welcome to the first episode of my new cast series, Recreating Album Covers as Sims. The first album I decided to do for this series is Sometime Last Night by R5. This album came out in 2015 and it is the second and final studio album by R5 that was produced by Hollywood Records. It's my favorite R5 album of all of them, and I love the album cover because it's so vibrant and fun, just like the album. My favorite song on Sometime Last Night is Smile, which is like super cliche of me, I know. But I have so many amazing memories tied to that song that I will hold on to for life. Some other favorites on the album are Repeating Days, All Night, I Know You Got Away, and You Have Your Fun. I truly love all the songs on the album. And I also love the bonus tracks like Dr. Doctor and Nine Lives. Like Nine Lives is like one of my favorite R5 songs of all time. But this album has so much significance to me because I actually went to the first night of the Sometime Last Night tour, as well as the album release party. And it's so crazy to think back then I was hearing those songs for the first time because they've literally become such a staple in my everyday life. I honestly don't think a day goes by where I don't listen to R5. They're a symbol of happiness and feeling carefree for me, and that's another thing I wanted to represent through my sim. So what I decided to do was base her look as if she was a member of the Lynch family. So of course I made her blonde, like how could I not? But I also wanted to reflect all the colors of the album cover through her. So each of the colors represents a different band member. There's green for Rocky, pink for Rydell, yellow for Ross, purple for Ellington, and blue for Riker. So what I had decided to do was I already gave her the blonde, duh. I wanted to make her look like a Lynch. Then I gave her blue eyes to represent Riker on the album. I gave her yellow eyeshadow to represent Ross. And then I gave her a really, I think this shade of pink is so pretty that I gave her lipstick, and I think it looks just like the pink that they used in the album cover to represent Rydell. So next, Next, I went with this green tie around her neck because at the time that they were doing the Sometime Last Night tour, Ross was wearing a lot of these like around his neck, and I think they look so cute. And I love I was telling my friend last night, I was like, those were so cute when he would wear those ties around his neck. And then I wanted to put it in the green to represent Rocky. And then I kind of tried to find a shirt that was like more loose fitting because that's kind of the style they were going with before at this era. So not only am I basing her based on the album cover, but kind of like what the era of R5 was at this time. So I really like the yellow top I went with for her. So I do go back to it. I'm scrolling through a bunch, but I do choose a yellow top for her, I think, and that kind of ties everything together, I think, as far as her looking like the album cover, because the yellow is right in the middle. I wanted to make sure everything was really vibrant, the colors look really vibrant on her, because I ended up actually making another sim that was supposed to represent this album, and then I went back and looked at her. I was like, yeah, she has all the colors that are on the album cover, but for me, it wasn't vibrant enough, so it didn't really feel like the album to me. So next, I think I decided to go with a pink skirt, or either a pink or blue. Oh no, I went with a blue skirt. I went with a blue skirt to also tie that together. Ooh, but the pink actually does look really cute too. Do you think? I don't know. But I decided to go with a blue denim skirt, because I wanted the blue, and then it was also something that I could see myself wearing. This whole outfit I'd be so down for. You'll also see I just wanted to incorporate all the colors because it's so colorful. And it wasn't super difficult, but it was difficult to find stuff that was all the same color that looked cute together, because you don't think green and pink, unless you're thinking watermelon, I don't know, the colors are very different from each other, but they all collab well together, which I guess is kind of a metaphor for R5. They're all so different, but they all work so great together. I don't know. But that also works with what I guess what the Driver era is doing now. Oh, those boots. I went with those pink boots. I love them. I think they look great. But what the Driver era is kind of doing now is like every single song they put out is very, very different from the last one, which is very cool, and it's very like awesome to see somebody not put in a box. And that's what I wanted to incorporate through the sim. I'm like trying to bring everything back to her. So I gave her this purple hat. I was like trying to decide, like I was going back and forth through like a few hats because I was like, I didn't know if the purple was too bright, but I think it ended up looking really cute. And then I decided to name her. I don't know when that naming is going to come up. I think it's pretty soon. I think I changed the skirt first. But so I decided to go with naming this sim Lightning Night, based on the song Lightning Strikes. And then since the album started last night and the song All Night, I decided to give her the party animal trait, as well as the party animal aspiration. I gave her the music lover, party animal, and creative traits, because that's what Sometime Last Night feels like to me. It feels just like a party album. Like, it's so fun to listen to, and I feel very it makes me appreciate music and feel creative and happy. And here's just Lightning Night posing in her R5 inspired look. So I hope you enjoyed my first episode of turning an album cover into a sim. If you have any suggestions for the series, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!